Alright, next up we have a video for, I'm guessing, the Dragon Walker from the modern release of He-Man that came out in 2003. The only reason I say that is because I went on He-Man.org and I didn't see a listing for this or a picture of it, so maybe I just skimmed too fast through it, but I looked like 2 or 3 times. And then I tried to do a search for a video of this, and I don't know if it's been taken down or my computer just couldn't find it. But anyway, so there was a Dragon Walker that came out in the 80s line of He-Man, but that one was more kind of like what I would think of for G.I. Joe. You know, G.I. Joe had the bridge layer, so that Dragon Walker, kind of in my opinion, was basically for, gaps and whatever for them to get over. It wasn't really an attack vehicle or anything like that. And I think that's kind of good because as we'll get on to this vehicle, there's not much, weaponry or whatever, but it definitely has more than the 80s Dragon Walker. And so first off, you have, of course, this mouth that you can see is kind of hinged, but it's just because it's two separate pieces. Then it has this missile, kind of forked pronged armor piercing missile in the front, and you just push this little gray button right there. You kind of push it back and it fires. And I guess if you want to see them this way, I'm trying to figure out how to put that back in. It has these kind of wings in the front, and it has something that looks kind of like a molded missile, or you could see it as maybe more laser guns. So there's one of them on that side, and then one on the other side. And then, not that they can really do much harm, but it's kind of like a take on a pterodactyl. I think I'm saying that right. And so it's got the little arms, so I don't think it could really do much damage, but it does have those, and they look like they're hinged. You know, they've got a molded hinge right there. And then I thought this was really cool too. You have this axe-like tail here, so that would definitely do some damage. So actually quite a bit of weaponry on it. Other thing I'll say is it's kind of a chore to get any He-Man figure that I know of to hold these vehicles, and if I remember correctly, it was because Mattel hired the Four Horsemen to make the sculpts of the He-Man toys, but the toys were actually made by another company or in-house Mattel. So that's why they probably don't always match too well, because they had two different product line managers or crews working on them. So I didn't realize that the 80s one was mechanical as well, or motorized. So that was kind of cool when I did see a clip of it on YouTube that somebody had posted because they were selling theirs at the time or something like that. I didn't know that about the 80s one. I figured it was just something where you twisted the whole body by yourself. So that's cool, and this again doesn't do much of that bridge layer, gap filling, can't think of the word, but motion for the 80s Dragon Walker, but it does walk, and so we'll try and follow it as well as we can. And what it is right down here, well hidden I believe, is a little gray button, and you're going to push that in. And the reason I say it's pretty well hidden is because they put the mold on the other side too, so you can only really tell because this is more of a gray plastic and the rest of it is painted versus the other side is just completely painted. So you guys have been kind with most of my videos, if not all my videos. So yeah, I'm sorry that this one will be probably a little I don't know what you call that, but wavy or jerky or whatever. But let's have it start walking. And it will keep walking, and I think it just made that beeping sound because the battery compartment came off right there. But that's mostly because I had it unscrewed because I have to use the batteries for the other vehicle I hope to do a video on soon. And I'm glad it didn't knock my other vehicle there. It's just kind of hanging there, so that was a close call. But yeah, so it definitely walks. Definitely easy to turn off too. You know, you just push that button to get it to walk, and then you just push it again, and it stops automatically. So that's really cool. You don't have to worry about trying to chase this thing down and try and turn it off. It's very easy. So then, if you really wanted to, there is an adjustable belt right here, and you can put that on. But He-Man, pretty much, as long as you can get him to hold on to these handlebars here, then he stays on there quite well. But anyway, so I believe that's a video for the 2003 He-Man Walker that came out, or He-Man Dragon Walker that came out in 2003 for the modern line of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Alright. Since I have some time here, if you did make it through this video, I just want to make sure that everyone knows that I'm not ignoring any comments. I'm definitely reading them, and then what I'm doing is trying to do videos while I'm home, and then while walking to work or wherever I may be, any breaks or whatever, then I'm doing my best to comment on your guys' comments and your videos. Just been kind of nervous recently because I've been doing some commenting on my video or your guys' videos on my phone, and every once in a while I'm using a browser called Skyfire that allows you to see YouTube on your phone, because I can't do Flash, I believe that's what it is, on my normal phone. And so I have to use that program to watch it. And what will happen sometimes is that while I'm responding to a comment, it will either delete it because it's so small, or YouTube is not working with the web browser right, or I'll end up doing a thumbs down on them when I'm trying to make the screen bigger. So just wanted to let you all know that I am doing my best to watch your videos, rate them, comment, and I appreciate you guys doing the same. Okay, we'll see you later. Bye.